folks, welcome to another video. We're going to be cooking together. Let's go to the kitchen. Well, you were in here waiting for me. Folks, yesterday was St. Patty's Day. So I did a grocery haul of all the leftover cabbage which was on sale and some corned beef. And I'm going to show you how to pressure can it. Guys, I was just finishing up some jalapenos. I hope you guys like that little montage I just did for you of everything we were doing. Now, at the beginning I told you guys that we were going to can corned beef and we were going to preserve some cabbage. The cabbage is going to be in another video. I hope you guys come back to see that and learn how to ferment your own sauerkraut. That's in the next video. This video, though, we are going to can some corned beef, like I said. But we're going to can it into corned beef hash. I love corned beef hash. Brenda, not so much, but, you know, when we are camping or whatever, I just love opening up a can of corned beef hash. But I don't like the store-bought stuff because, well, one, it's very salty. Two, there's a lot of preservatives in it. In mine, we're going to go through the simple list. You guys saw it by the little montage of me cutting stuff up. We have our leftover corned beef from the St. Patty's Day. I already have rendered this down so there's not as much fat on it. Now, I do like carrots in my corned beef hash. It gives it a little bit of sweetness, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, onions. You gotta have onions. And then I like to balance out the sweetness of the carrots with some nice heat from the jalapenos. And then, of course, folks, the potatoes, they just take on the taste of whatever you put in them, okay? So I'm going to show you guys how I normally pack mine. Okay? Alright, folks, so what we're going to start with is we're going to put our potatoes in there. About, I'd say 1/3. Yep, around 1/3 in there. Then, I like the sweetness, well, I like the onions in there first, because that always seasons potatoes nicely. Then the sweetness of the carrots go in next. Then, here's the thing. I like my corned beef, just a little bit first. Then, the jalapenos go in. And then back to corned beef. Now, since we're dry packing, we're going to get all that smushed down as much as possible. And what's going to happen is the fat and the juices from the meat and everything will cook, will go down towards those potatoes and just make those potatoes, oh, so flavorful, folks. So, I'm going to continue and we'll be right back. Alright, folks, so now I'm going to start up my pressure canner. I'm just going to turn on the heat a little there while I clean off my rims. What we are doing here is called dry packing, folks. We're not adding any liquids or anything like that because the corned beef and all the vegetables have their own natural juices that will cook this. So that is the only reason why I didn't add any juices to it. Now there are some people that do add juices. I don't. So, because well, corned beef is actually a really dry corned beef hash. I mean, it's actually a very dry dish. Anyways, so I cleaned it all off, folks. And like I said, this is called dry packing, cold packing. That's what some people call it. Now I am going to put this on here to make sure. Let's see, I have that on the right spot while I can lift it. I have a glass top, and a lot of people have problems with glass top because they don't use the right canner. I use a Presto canner, which is approved to be used on a glass top. So after that, all I'm doing is I'm going to put my lid and my band or ring, whatever people, and I am only going to finger tighten it, okay? I am not going to wrench down on it. Folks, I did leave 1 inch head space is what I left on there. And if you don't know what that means I left 1 inch between the top of the jar and the meat, okay? So I want to make sure that I only, because I'm missing one here, so make sure I only have one per. And even my water is cold, okay, folks? Like I said, I just now started it. So, once I get all this on, then I'll start putting them in. Jeez, I hope I have only just one per. I'll make it count later. Oh, right, there they are. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to put my jars in, and I'm in the state of Iowa. Did I already mention this? I'm in the state of Iowa, so with my elevation and stuff, it's 11 pounds of pressure, okay? And since these are just pints, we're only doing them for 75 minutes. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and put the lid on. There we go. Now I want the vent hole away from my microwave. So anyways, so now all I'm gonna do is let it slowly come up, and then you'll start seeing steam come out of there. Once it's a constant stream, I will wait 10 minutes before I put my weight on my jiggler. Once that happens, I'll come back to you guys. Alright guys, it's been venting for 10 minutes. There we are. Then we'll put that on, let it get up to 11, and then we'll start our timer for 75 minutes. Alright folks, we are at 11 pounds. Set this timer for 75 minutes. Alright guys, we'll hit that. And now all we do is just shut this off and let it go down all by itself. Now I do want to tell you guys, it's very crucial that you don't take off that or anything. Don't touch it like I just accidentally did there. Don't touch anything. Just let it cool down by itself. Once it gets to 0, then you'll take that jiggler off and let it cool down even more. Okay? Well, folks, it is all the way cool, and there's my wonderful wife. She usually does the opening of that for me, so. Goes out there with. There you go, honey. Yep. Sometimes it's a little tricky to remember that one. So there's our table. Yeah, Brenda usually does this part for me because she's better at it. But I can do this part if you want me to, honey. Okay, you're gonna do it? Okay. Thank you. All right, let's see how they look. Oh, that looks beautiful. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna take you guys down and we're gonna go look at that can. Look at that. See what I mean by the juices just come down? And look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Corned beef hash, guys. Well, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do most of that. Now my wife is doing the more dangerous, hard part, getting it out without, you know, burning herself. Folks, it is so nice to know what is going in your food that's going into your body. So if you guys would like to learn, hey, use us as a reference point. Check your area for your elevation and everything so you guys can get the right pound pressure and all and time and everything. Folks, thank you so much for all your support, and I hope you guys all had a good not Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's Day. Folks, get outdoors until next time. May all your adventures be A-OK.